How's it going everyone, I'm Zfiles and today I'm going to be showing you how to tame and find dire bears on ARK Extinction. So first off I'll show you where they are. I'll show you the coordinates right now. 39.1 latitude and 69.4 longitude. So right here we have the first dire bear. The dire bears are found around the snow biome or the snow dome all over the Doomlands and Wastelands. So it's mainly only in that area, that's where they're most common. They also spawn in the snow dome itself, but they're just not as common there. Right here we have some more dire bears. There's two right here. So as you can see they're pretty spread out. And most of the time they come together. The first one we found was just a really lonely guy. Right here we have the snow cave. And there's polar bears in here. And you can't tame them. So if you ever see a polar bear, just avoid it. Because they also do they can do 500 damage each shot, and they just rip you apart, and you can't tame them. That's impossible. The next spot over here, just over this cliff, is the most common spot for them that I found. It's right at the top of the map for the snow dome side. So right there on the right side, that's the end of the map for this side, and here's some dire bears. I think we have two here, and there's some more over the river. So this is the best place I think to tame them, but you should be careful because of the corrupted creatures will get annoying. They'll just attack everything. They'll probably attack the dire bear. If you knock one out, they'll probably just attack it, so you should watch them once you knock them out. And they take pretty long to tame. I'll show you that once I show you these dire bears here. So right here we have a level 20, I think. Was it 120? I don't know. So they're attacking me now. So this is the best spot to tame them, the best spot to find them. I just had to heal then. Okay, so now I'll show you how to tame them. So here I built a stone pen. There's 9 stone foundations on the bottom. There's 3 doorways, stone doorways on each side that only go too high. Then there's a bunch of stone ramps to lead the dire bears in. So this trap is my favorite. This trap is my favorite type of trap. I'll show you how useful it is right now. So you just go over to the dire bears. You don't even need a flyer for this. If you can outrun the dire bears, then you can just fit through the doorways. So trying to get the dire bear to follow me. Okay, finally. You don't even have to attack them. They just get mad if they're near you. So you just fly over to the pen. With the flyer you can just dangle above it, or maybe just go a bit in front of it. They even managed to hit me now. Yeah. So now they fell in and they can't get out because they're too big for the doorway, and you can fit in and out of the doorway, so that's really useful. So once they're in the trap, you just shrink them out. It does take quite a while to actually knock them out. I just skipped ahead and then showed you when I actually shrank them. So I can now show you how to tame them, as in what to feed them. So right here is how you get honey. So these are the coordinates on the GPS. And this is me on the map in the top left corner. So I travelled from top right corner to top left corner, because that's where the bears were. So to get here, it leads into the sunken forest. So to get to the sunken forest, there's a hole in the middle there that you usually go down. But if you want to get the honey, then you go through this tunnel thing. So it is through the Doomlands, so you have to either just bring the snow owl to avoid all the corrupted dinos, which is what I'm doing, or you'll have to either outrun them or just kill them all. So I just make the clip faster here, because we're just going down the tunnel. There's also beehives spread out all throughout the sunken forest, but the place I'm about to show you is the most common place. So the reason you'd want to bring a snow owl here is because they can go into thermal vision, which is so useful for finding beehives, because when you find the beehive, it sticks out so easily thanks to the thermal vision. So right here we have our first beehive. To get the honey from it, you just press E on it. Your person has to do that. And then bees will attack you, and you'll also get this nasty bee effect. So be sure you have some good armor on. You can also put on ghillie suit and bug repellent to prevent the bees from attacking you. There's a lot of ways to deal with them. just then there was another beehive. There's also one over here on the wall. So unfortunately for me, I only got 3 beehives, but you guys will probably get more. Most people get like at least more than 3. And there's also, they're not only in the tunnel, they're also a bit outside the tunnel that I'll show you now. I get dismounted here because I go too close to the water and I couldn't see the water because of the thermal vision. So be careful of that when you have thermal vision on. So we're now out of the tunnel and back into the normal sunken forest. So if you want to go back in, it's through the waterfall, which is really cool. It makes it more hidden. So right now I'll just show you more places where you could get them. So like this whole area, like even the outside of the tunnel, can have beehives. But first I'll just show you how to get here if you're already in the sunken forest. So these are the coordinates right now for the sunken forest entrance to the tunnel. So now I'll just go back to the tunnel. So we're almost back. And now we are. So up here, all up here, there could be beehives. So, well, not particularly this bumpy spot, but just over this bumpy spot. There's like a really flat area. You're right there, just behind the lake. That's where beehives can spawn as well. I didn't get any there because I don't know why, I just got unlucky. So on servers, people might have taken them already as well. So you can also find beehives all over the sunken forest. So now I'll show you how to get mutton. So right here is a sheep. The sheep spawn in the snow. They're pretty rare to find. I could only find one and I circled like the whole snow dome. So I just killed it and got the mutton, because that's the second favorite food of the dye bear. So now we're back at the dye bears to feed them. One of them will give honey, the other one will give mutton, since they're both level 20. So for some reason, the one with mutton takes a longer time to actually eat it. As you can see, the honey bear just took it straight away. It only took him 2 honey jar thingies to tame. And then this dye bear, it takes him 4 mutton in total, and he eats it a lot slower. So he's finally tamed. So both foods, I guess, give them 99% taming effectiveness. So if you can't find honey, just get mutton. If you can't find mutton, just get honey. But honey is the best overall. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, subscribing and liking really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.